Hey friend, how's it going? Thomas Decker here from GuitarRevolution.ca. Today, in not a familiar place at all, right? I am in a beach house of a friend that lended to me. Tomorrow's my birthday, so I said, oh, I'd like to be at the beach for my birthday. So here I am. He was so generous and good to lend a house for me and my wife and kids that are at the beach actually. But I thought, hey, since I'm here, I think I have something nice to share to you. And I didn't want to let this week pass without putting a video out here for you. So thank you for watching here. I like to think like this when it comes to this chord. I think a lot of times when we are playing B major, it's not uncommon to see people not knowing what to do with B major. This is the probably second most popular shape for B. The other one is, first one is here, right? On the second fret, shape of A. Here, shape of E on the 7th fret is the root. So I apply the E shape with a bar. There are others. You can do a G shape, which is not very familiar, very common. A D shape here and a C shape. Let's stick with A and E. Let's stick with E today. And I want to show you what I like to think, what I like to do when it comes to creating guitar lines, creating lead lines, creating solos and improv around here. So from this shape here, I can find the triads, I can find pentatonics, I can find the major scale, sixth, and double stops, all here. Okay, so I'm gonna show you, present you what I'm gonna use and use it a little bit. So to begin, to start, let's do B major triad. Well, this is the chord shape, right? The triad is when we break it down in smaller pieces. It can be like this. The root, 3rd, 5th. Very familiar sound, right? And then I can go 3rd, 5th, root. And then I can go 5th, root, 3rd, root, 3rd, root, 5th, 3, 5, 1, and so on. Right? Here's another 3rd. All right, so again, these notes are the safe notes you can use and you can land on and rest when you're soloing. Or you can pick 2 of these notes, or even 1, usually 2, to create a different line on the guitar. Let's say you have an acoustic guitar player here, and you have a piano player, and you have the bass. That's pretty full already. So what you can do is hit the high notes here, or the mid section here, or here, right? I usually like to use my B, E, B, and G string, or B, G, and D string. I really like using those because that will give me a range where the other players are not going to be playing. Because we have 6 strings, we tend to think, oh, I have to play the whole chord. No, we don't. Piano players don't use 10 fingers all the time when they're playing at all, right? Why do you think you have to use the 6 strings? No, you don't. 3, 2, 4, whatever, right? This is given information you need to be a B major. So, and those are notes that are part of the pentatonics as well. So if I get the pentatonic of B major right here, I go finger 2, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 3. Then I go up a string, up a fret on the B string. 1, 3, 1, 3. Sounds pretty, doesn't it? Right here, the pentatonic, with the blue note on the G string, I go 1, 2, 3. So this is like the minor third, but in this case is the blue note. On the E string, I go 1, 2, 1, 3, 4. Sounds beautiful. I'm just improvising here. Sounds very good, right? These are the pentatonic notes plus the blue note on the G string. And when I land on a note like this, 100% is part of the chord. You feel some instability here, right? And here, rest. You find the stability again. Pretty cool, right? And then I go here. Stability. Not so stable. Stability. So what I'm doing here, I'm just playing around, right? I'm using the notes that I know. I'm not using anything that I don't normally use, that I don't know, nothing new. And I'm exploring, trying to create phrases, trying to create musical ideas. So that way I can create myself some confidence, get some confidence built in, because I can recognize the sounds. That builds confidence on my playing. This is exactly what I do with my students, my solo confidence starter kit. I play and I work with my students for a whole week, just exploring these kinds of ideas, you know? Double stops. Double stops right here on the pentatonic. This is the end of the pentatonic, the high notes. Why not do a bar here on the B and E and throw my finger 3 on the B string and a hammer on. Sounds awesome. Then the same idea I can do on the B and G string. Double stops is nothing more than this: 2 notes playing the same time in a melodic connotation. Some will sound better than the others. So you can do the double stops right here. Sounds amazing. Mixing the pentatonic. Very good, right? So we did the triads, the pentatonic, the double stops, and as I was saying, this is exactly what I go through on my Solo Confidence Starter Kit with my students. It's completely free. You can start if you want as well. Click this in the description below. Just sign up and I'll send lessons for you every day and for the next week, teaching you and helping you to explore these ideas more like detailed, paced way than we are doing here. All right, now let's think about the major scale, okay? We have the pentatonic, the blue note, the major scale. We're not far from the major scale. Major scale will go like this. Finger 2, 4, 1, 4 is the pentatonic, 1, 2, 4. So 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. 1, 4 with pentatonic, 1, 3, 4. So again, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4. Here you already have an octave of the major scale. Let's go up the scale from here. Here we know it's 1, 3, 4. On the G string will also be 1, 3, 4. On the B string will be the same note. On the E string will be instead of 2, 4 or 1, 3, we're 1, 3, 4. So we'll have 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 4. You can go 1 here too if you want. And double stops, pentatonic. The cool thing about the major scale is these runs, right? You can do some pretty nice runs and the half step bends. So nice, right? So now let's take a look at the sixth intervals. And for that, I like to look at the shape of the chord. And let me show you one here right now. Very simple. I like to get the third and the high E, high B, the high root. This is a D sharp, and this is a B. Between D sharp to B, you're gonna have 6 notes, okay? And that's what it is. A sixth, nothing more is than 2 notes being played with an interval of 6 between them. So it can be played like this, like in a sequence, or at the same time. The distance of the 6 is so beautiful, right? You can really feel the warmth and it's just nice. From here, I like to think like this too. Since this is the B note, the B chord, I could go up a fret. This would be a C sharp minor, but I don't think exactly like this, but that's the explanation, right? These 2 notes belong to the scale, so we can do that. Or down a fret. Always aiming to have the B in the center. So we go from this, I go a whole step. And from this I go half step, right? And I use these two shapes on my fingers. Finger 2 and finger 1 on the root. This represents the major chord, right? Or a minor chord. If I go here, C sharp minor, like I said, I use finger 2 and 3 on the root here, down here. I like that because for mobility's sake, it's so handy. I could go one more here, see? So, sounds beautiful. This is, you can see, is a D shape of B. You see the little D here? The bass would be right here. So I hear B, the next chord, B again. I can look at this like this. You probably heard this before. Or right? That's what it is. I'm coming from B chromatically to B, and then to one before to B again. Love it. Another one here that I really like to use is on the D and B strings. He's an F sharp and goes like this. This will be inside the major scale. Okay, this is an A sharp and this is an F sharp. The interval there is a 6. If I go back a whole step, the same shape, I have an E and a G sharp, another 2 notes that are in the scale. We don't play this note here, but we play it here, right? So I have here, here, and I can go one more. So take a look. If I have, starting from B, and I can use that to create layers, incorporate on my solos, and be part of my playing as my toolkit when I am, crafting a solo or guitar lines. There are a lot of times that you're just gonna hear, instead of the full chord of B, you're gonna hear, then a chord of E, you're gonna hear a chord of F sharp, you're gonna hear, and then B again, right? That's what it is. Now, work on this. Always paying attention on the root, the notes that are around, and you're gonna be able to use this on your playing as your solo. There you go, my friend. I hope this is helpful. I hope you can look at this shape of chord a little differently now. You can actually start seeing these things that you can incorporate on your playing. You can add on your soloing, play differently when you're playing with a band. And again, this is something that I work much more deeply inside the boot camp, where I get 8 weeks of training with my students, and intensively and intentionally going through all these things so we can craft the skills, so your ability to play and with confidence goes through the roof. You become a different player after that. And also on my free Solo Confidence Starter Kit, like I said, the link is here below, completely free. You can register, start right now. I'll send you the lessons in your email, in your inbox every day, starting today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to see you in the next one. See you then.